So we got the armor all of the netherite stuff finished up. And, went back to just working on stuff. And, well, we got the... To get the... adding this stuff to diamond stuff erases everything that's on it, mending, feather falling, etc. And so we needed experience, went to the nether, swatted pigmen, because that's the best way in a hurry that we can just build up experience. And that's when I noticed that we were, the gold and meat and whatever going into the system wasn't draining back out, impossibly enough, up where we were. And I'll show you, we fixed part of the problem, and I would plan for the rest, but, it's an issue. Let's see, get over. Did I mention I put stairs in here after all? You still have to jump a bit at the top because there's really no staring your way around bedrock easily. But get up here and then go there, and then he's right there, which is fun. Let me out of here. Are you coming up too? You can figure it out.
Yeah, I can figure it out.
So, okay, we have this system, and stuff comes in general. It's whatever it is. Stuff. And here's the thing, it's basically full. It was full to the top, best I can figure, because it wasn't draining at all. And the reason is when it gets to past here, right here, it checks to see whether it's gold. If it is, it goes down and becomes golden nuggets, which we have. We usually have more. I emptied it. If not, then it moves on to this one, where it's gold bars, which we don't think we have any right now. We get those from directly murdering pigmen. If it's no kind of gold, or neither of those, it goes to this point, which you can tell is empty at this, we are stacked up to here. Checks to see whether it's meat. And if it's meat, it goes down and it's meat. And this, and the hopper behind it, and this, and the hopper and this, and all of this was full of meat. That was full of meat. That was full of meat. That, and there's feathers theoretically here. Meat in the damned oven. It clogged it, and right now we've got it. The meat's out of the way. It's filling in as we speak, because there's a lot left in the system to come down here and be a thing for us. And it just goes up forever. So, the obvious solution is you come in here and grab meat every once in a while, however much you can carry. Clerics, we know out in the world, this much, they'll give you an emerald. Which is fine, but you actually have to do it, and we're bad at that. So, up there we've been swatting, and I can check. Statistics, mobs. I've killed 8,000 pigmen. What do you have?
Mobs.
Mm-hmm. 2 pigs.
7,139.
We have killed 15,000 of these things. On average, we probably got at least one meat every time. Maybe more, because looting. So you see we have an issue. And while one solution is actually bothering to come in and empty this all out and do stuff with it, take it out to the overworld. And if we go out that portal, we're kind of in the middle of the strip mall, which doesn't really have any clerics. If we go downstairs first and go out the portal, we're at spawn, which doesn't really have... So, closest clerics are half a kilometer away at the iron factory. However, as we've been doing portals, as we know, we had a whole bunch of villagers, I think they're this way, who, let me check, yeah, made their way into the nether, and were clustered around here for a while, and then they were never seen again, so I flew around a bit. And if you go a couple hundred meters this way, at the speed of walking, apparently I could play run or fly or teleport or something. Somewhere over here is a village worth of these guys, right there. So, given that, and given that we have an issue, I'm thinking that there's a box I put there already that has some stuff in it. Probably what we need for now. We have all these, we need 2 alive. So we should be able to make that work. This is 180, I think. That's F4, I don't even know what that is. 181, et cetera, to about 220. If we built a village in here and populated it exclusively with clerics, and for that we just need a bunch of these. I have those, I didn't bring any cobblestone, that's a problem. But we'd have a stack and a half. We need about 3.5 stacks of brewing stands to make that work. We can get to that. Doesn't have to be right now. The emergency, if you want to call it that, is that we want to get the meat out of where it is, where it's a problem, and into this box. My first thought about that was doing a minecart loader. You know, you have the thing park under the meat way the hell back there until it's full, and then it takes off because detector rails and powered. And it would work, technically, if we put powered rails on this, put like levers next to them and turned them on, they would work. But we're going 200 meters, and I'm reasonably convinced that halfway between one and the other, wherever we are at the time, it would just shut down. It would stop existing to the extent that it was rolling, and we would have to catch up to it. And at that point, we might as well just be walking back and forth. So the alternative to that, and it's a bit laggy, but it would work overall, is we take this and throw it down somewhere. Take all of these, I guess. We're going to need hoppers for stuff anyway. Take some stuff. Grab iron hoppers. We're just going to... And the problem is it's not 200 meters. It's 400 meters because it's diagonal. And the way the game thinks, that means we have to... It would be as direct to go all the way 200 meters to the side and then turn back as it would be to do what I'm about to do, which will be... It'll look more direct, but it won't technically be. That's 4 stacks of hoppers. That's more than I need, I think. I need about 3.5. So, with that, let me just throw that back in because I don't need it for anything right now. With this, we can basically just pull back from where we are. I'd say you could help, but I don't see how you could.
No,
because you're just we're gonna get in each other's way. That if we basically go like this, we should end up near 0. You know, you could help if you want to just do exactly what I'm doing. I mean, it's pretty hard to get this wrong, right? Shift, and then throw in there and keep going like that and forever. Take these, and I'll go do the other part.
Okay,
just do what I was doing. I mean, you can tell how it should look if it starts looking wrong. I don't know.
Do I have a number that I'm aiming for?
You'll see it. You're aiming for 0. You'll get there. You probably won't get there because I still have 64 of them on me, but that's okay. I'm going about, I'll see where I'm going when I get there. This will cause some lag, but I don't think it'll be more lag than the rail system would cause, and I do think it'll work in any... Like, it could still conceivably stop up if we're not in the area, but as soon as we're in the area, it'll just pick up where it left off, and we'll never know the difference. It'll be fine. I'm off. Hang on. I want to be over there. So, oh, by the way, in theory, if we wandered around far enough up here, we'd go into different biomes. I haven't tried, but I think it would work. Because we're in the snapshot for 16. Anyway, yeah, you're... From 180, you're going to end up near 0, which is about where this thing is. It might be exactly where this thing is. Yeah, it is. So ultimately, you're going to end up close to here. Maybe a little short because you might not have enough hoppers. That's at 0. You're at 180 approaching. So, cool. Let me know when you... It'll be fine. The other half of this is we have to move before this becomes a thing again. Oh, you know what? Okay, plan B. What's in here? Feathers. Give me the feathers. Give me the feathers in there. We're trading places. Put the meat in there. Give me the feathers. Give me the feathers. Go in there. That's thing 1. Thing 2, I don't have any blocks. I guess I can use hoppers. It's just going to be strange. If we... That's... You know, let me just do this. Let me... Oh, everything about this is bad. It'd be easier if I started on that side. Maybe I should. How many... We don't have any gold in here right now, right? 8. Let's do that. Let's put the feathers back. I don't know why I thought that made any sense. I'm just going to do it this way.
Well, I'm out, and I don't think I'm anywhere near you.
Okay, hang on a minute. Give me gold. Maybe I miscounted something. I gotta juggle stuff that's a little awkward to deal with right now. Give me those. That's... No. What the hell is it? That's feathers, that's bars, that's this. That makes sense. That is... That's feathers. I don't know why I put feathers in here. I was wrong. That's meat. That's fine. We'll work it out from there. Now, from... Where are you? What are your... I see you, I think. Maybe.
104.
We need more hoppers.
Yeah.
Well, we can see what we can do. For now, let me... We're instead of this going that way into there, because that's just... Oh, because there was stuff left behind somewhere, apparently. Who knew? I don't know where... Oh, was it trapped? That's just weird. What? Oh, weird. Okay, that's interesting. I guess. Is there stuff in there? No. Okay, strange. Is there anywhere I can put this that it wants it? Probably not. I think it's all... Yeah, it's necessarily all full. That's just how it is. Where is this supposed to... Nope, that's still meat for some reason. That's gold. So... And it's full. But that's where the nuggets go. We'll just put those, yeah, fine. Get the meat out of there in a minute. It'll be okay. This is where meat now goes. Sorta. So let's bring this... This will make more sense in a minute. Just out to here. Rip out that because it's aimed the wrong way now because we want to not go into this box anymore. Put that in aimed that way, which immediately is just going to back and forth, but that's fine. Put this... We're going to want to get this down to the ground, so... Like that. And then we lose everything that doesn't work for us because it's aimed the wrong way. Oh, and that happens. Okay. And if we just walk this back to there, now everything should be going, including hoppers, into there, and it'll just wait there for a minute. I've got 58 of these left, and you're over here somewhere, right?
Yeah.
Is that you right there?
Might be.
There's something standing out in the darkness.
I'm jumping.
Yeah, I see you.
Okay.
All right. We need more hoppers. Apparently...
Well, I grabbed a bit of spare wood.
64, 128. Oh! 4 stacks is 256. I don't know why I was thinking it was twice that. Alright. You grab a what? Move.
I grabbed some wood. I might have enough to make a stack of hoppers if I had iron.
I have iron. Well, it's back there, actually. But, yeah. We'll get that in a sec. I don't know why the hell I was thinking 4... Yeah, obviously 400 is not 4 stacks. It couldn't be, because that would be a stack of 100. I don't know where I got that. Okay, well, I could put these down as placeholders, but that sounds really stupid. Went into the end and got a bunch of cobblestone, so now I have this, and if I break one again, it won't matter that much. Where are we now? So we need 100, and we need 2.5 stacks.
Okay, I found 41.
41 hoppers?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll go find whatever the hell. We do have wood that I can get to, although it's meant for later in the project, but it's fine.
Okay, I do have a couple of stacks of wood.
All right. Let me have that back. So now what the hell? Hit 4. Good gift. I used to have 2 of these. I don't know what happened. Give me all of the damned iron. Wood's easier than iron, technically, to get hold of right now. So, yeah, 2.5. Well, a stack is 64. 128 is 2 stacks, and then to get to 150-ish out of. How do I want to put this? 64 out of 75. So 2 stacks is 150 out of, or 128 out of 150. And then you're doing whatever you're doing, so I have no idea what numbers I have anymore. Are you doing whatever you're doing?
Yeah, it's done.
So where are you now? Okay, so 50, yeah. So we need about 100 more, which basically means 2 stacks. So if we have 2 stacks of boxes, I can make hoppers and that'll be fine.
Okay, let me see.
I don't know if we have that for any reason, so... What I do have is somewhere... I have bookshelves. I didn't need to buy them. Birch logs, that's made of wood.
It's true. I've got, let's see,
I don't care about this.
1 stack.
Okay, just a sec. Let me just make boxes, and I'm trying to think. This will make 32 boxes, right? I'll make 16 boxes. That's less good.
There you go.
Okay, what? There I go, what? What have you done?
I gave you a stack of boxes.
Alright, well, so that changes dynamics, so be weird about it. That's 9. Give me all of these, I guess. That's... And we need 100?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. This should be another 16, I guess. What just happened? Well, okay. That's almost exactly 100. If it was 36, it would. Let's see what that gets us. That might get us nearby. And yeah, the whole point of this right now is just repurposing elements of the sorting system to throw all the meat this way, and then later, not this episode because it's going to take time, I want to build a village in here with clerics all through it that will buy this meat as it shows up. We could at that point actually have the gold route over there because they buy that too, but gold is something that actually has more. Meat is useless. You can feed dogs with it, that's about it. But generally it doesn't do any good. Gold is close to useless, but not entirely, so... you know, we can make powered rails, which if I trusted them to work full-time 200 meters away from me, would be useful in here, but that's not the case. 39. And I don't know if there shouldn't be anything spawning on these. They've become fully transparent blocks. Like you can actually see through the bottom of them now. So they used to be, they were solid. And things would spawn on them, and that was sort of bad for what I'm doing right now. I don't see anything spawning on it, so I think we're safe. That said, I'm not convinced that iron guys won't spawn on them if they're conjured by villages. So we might have to think of a way to prevent... Okay, so we're almost there. In fact, wait a minute. That's exactly right. One... You know what? Give me something, and now I can do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is all we need.
Okay, give me a second.
And I have enough iron to make that happen. Here's, in fact, what is that? 25. Yeah. So if you have a few boxes. This should allow me to knock out torches. Oh wait, did that work? Okay. Knock out torch. Throw that there. Break this and hope I get it back. And now this is just going to go that way. And what should happen... What's this? Okay. I can go home. What should happen now is... this will be... We can't really... Is it working or not? What the hell? That's meat that doesn't belong in there anymore. There's probably meat here. There's a lot of meat here for some reason. Oh, but that's where it used to be. Anyway, the point is, if this were full of meat, it would drain. And necessarily just had this... Yeah, there it goes. And I might even be able to beat it there because it has to... tick rate its way through these a bit, but It should ultimately end up in that box full of stuff that we're getting set up to do a village sometime. I'm trying to decide whether to bother filming doing the village. We have done villages before, and what I have planned isn't vastly different. There's just going to be a couple of differences to it. Not yet, huh? I'll get here. It's going to be entirely clerics. The village itself is going to be made out of glass. We've done that. The difference is, I think, where are all the villagers? Why are they? Are they escaping from us? Where's my boat? Do you have a boat?
I might.
I'm gonna trap one of these guys. Well, you have wood.
I do.
So make a boat. We'll just keep this guy alive. I don't care about the. It's like they're evading us. I don't know. That's weird. But whatever. Get the. Well, I want to be at about 200 to be centered on this. So. Whatever, fine. That's wrong. You can just stay here until I say otherwise. You got one? Okay. Yeah, park him by mine. Any meat yet? No. Her torches, so we know it's working. It gets here. Those are the torches I put down to measure it. There should be meat coming pretty soon. There it is. So, aside from stuff, yeah, there it is. Stuff that we're gonna, and that's not remotely all that we're gonna have, but it's elements of what we need. Yeah, I want to center this on the negative, where he is, negative 200 in general. Instead, we can't have water in here, so we're not going to have water pushing iron guys that they produce into anything. What I'm thinking instead, do I have one or not? Maybe not. And this goes back to having a lot of wood. Yeah, I don't have one. You can kill the iron guys with a campfire. So what I'm thinking is if we have a glass village and then an area inside where they would spawn like we have now, but instead of water pushing into the middle, they just exist there. I think if we, in the middle, make a checkerboard out of campfires, they won't be able to not be killed by them. But I think they'll spawn in the spaces between. I think the campfire should serve as something that doesn't let them spawn. If they spawn anyway, we can just fill it up. It doesn't matter. And then outside, we can do campfires and it'll all be raised up one, and we could put then we could have a railroad. We'd have a minecart, hopper cart that just, went all the way through 40 meters wide, so 1,600 meters of track, basically, collecting iron and roses. We don't really need it, but it's, might as well grab it, because why the hell not? So it's a project. It's going to take time, but I think it'll work. I'm not entirely certain whether iron guys will spawn on top of a campfire. They might. They might need I don't know how much space technically. I may have to look it up, or we could just test it and find out. So, yeah, that's pretty much what we know right now. Oh, let me go. Well, now they're wondering. I don't know what's wrong with these people. We can design the village in a way that, because there's not any enemies here, technically, we can design it so they can get in but can't get back out. I think that might be a way to do it.
Yeah.
And that way anyone that's in proximity will probably make their ways in where the beds are. And get stuck there, and eventually we'll just have no villagers wandering around, or if we do, we can just shoot them from a distance and no one will care. It doesn't really matter. What matters is we have 2 to start and throw food at them with beds and jobs, and they'll be fine. If it turns out we have stuff spawning on these, we could probably just put sea lanterns on each one. It's 400 sea lanterns, yeah, but, what are you going to do? That's meat, that's... So now where did I put the gold there? Oh, and still meat. Well, we could... What the hell was that? I lost a gold bit somehow. We can... There's no good place to stash that. We can just throw it in here. Figure it out. Well, that's already full. It doesn't matter too much. We can just... you know what? Here, let me get somewhere. Where is the... Is it... Okay, is there meat here? No, good. Is there meat there? No, good. That wouldn't be meat. That is much meat. What about up here? That's gold coming through. Nothing's trapped there. Nothing's trapped here. Okay. So therefore, get the meat the hell out of here. We're just going to dribble this along. Why is there a feather? That's not... Oh, I'm sure... Yeah, there probably would be. Is there anywhere I can stash a damned feather? Yeah. Get in there. Did I just pick up all the meat? Oh, wow, I guess we're done. This can just be thrown into the system. It'll work itself out. Go where it goes. Same with these. I really will want them, but not now, so whatever. No, that's not going to work. There you go. Okay. So, and I've got boxes with wood. You know what? Give me that for a sec. Here's what we're going to do. Is this thing even busy? Meat, because that's what I'm talking about. There's still meat. I don't believe there's still meat. Here's what happens with this. Is this all... I don't even know. Is it all wood? Okay. Yeah, I do know. I just looked at it. Let me make my way somewhere, perhaps. I probably can't. If I just get this up here... I can just do that. Oh, there's carpet. Why is there carpet?
Because
I guess we thought that it was going to be... Okay. If I lose that and put that there, what happened? Okay, good. If we carefully remove... the carpet needs to go. Get out. Give me any meat that you own. Because that's wrong. No. And it'll go through a few swords. But not a lot. And that'll drain and eventually fill up. Okay, I can't open it that way. Can't open it at all, but it's draining, so that's what counts. At some point, we'll have to break it out and pick it up before it tries to get cooked, but it doesn't really matter to me. Why is that 25? Oh, because it's going through to here now. Okay. So, swords do what they're going to do. Because sword's going to sword. And we need charcoal. For... Why is there charcoal already? I guess it's just doing it. To do campfires, we're going to need charcoal. And sticks, but we can make sticks out of bamboo and wood, but... let's throw those in there. Carpet I'm going to set here somewhere to remember to put it back after I get that box out of there. If I put it there, I might see it. I don't know. So at this point, there should be no meat getting past turning back point. 62. That's a strange thing to see in there. Get out. This would be meat, but we're not. Okay, and that's gold still, and that's bad. So... yeah, it'll work out. All of the meat at this point should be going toward where the village will be. Anything that's not meat gets past this point. It's not still gemmed up, is it? Okay, that'd be weird. Yeah, I think this part's okay. That's gold. Still no new stuff yet. That's what I expect, and that's feathers, which have never been a big deal, but we'll see. Alright, well, in that case, we're basically out of time. Really might sea lantern this whole damn thing over. It's just making me, it's concerning me. When this thing drains, I'll get it back, put the carpet where it goes somehow. I still can't tell. And next time we'll start building a village out of glass and campfires, I guess, over there. That should be fun. We also need railroads. We'll figure it all out. Okay. We'll get out of here for now. See you next time. And so, later. Bye.